In the spring of 2020, our entire society pivoted to a digital-first existence. With physical doors closed, a screen became the only way to work, learn, or connect with the outside world. For thousands of lower-income families, that shift was a breaking point. Parents attempted full-time remote work while their children tried to attend online school, all taking turns on a single aging laptop shared between 4 or 5 people. Public spaces were shut down, and the explicit message was to stay inside. For those without adequate technology, the lockdown meant a total disconnection from humanity. This is digital poverty. It is the lack of basic hardware and connectivity required to participate in modern life. Without a screen, access to education, economic opportunity, and essential services simply vanishes. Warren Milburn is a systems engineer with over 3 decades of IT experience. He navigates the corporate world sporting a bright purple mohawk, an immediate signal that he operates outside the standard industry mold. He views the hair as a personal brand. In the stiff, uniform world of managed service providers, the mohawk serves as a walking symbol of disruption and resistance. That disruptive instinct is rooted in the 1970s. Warren grew up in a working-class village in the northeast of England, where half his family worked the local coal pits and the other half worked the farms. At a time when only 5% of state school students attended university, he became the first in his family to go. He chose to study computer engineering, a field that was just beginning to emerge. Moving from a former pit village to a university lecture hall established a foundation of overcoming systemic barriers. He saw firsthand how access to education could change a person's entire trajectory. To rebuild a system, you have to master its mechanics. Warren has accumulated over 60,000 hours of engineering experience, a technical baseline that started when he picked up his first soldering iron at age 12. His early career involved teaching basic word processing and programming on government training programs. Eventually, he secured a role building systems in a Gateshead research and development lab. This deep technical grounding allowed him to spot a major flaw in the traditional managed service provider, or MSP, model. He realized these companies often prioritized reactive, billable support over proactive, long-term system health. His philosophy is simple. Don't keep patching a leaky bucket that wastes the client's time and money. Build a new one. This led him to design ZenCore Fusion, a hybrid IT model, and found his company, InfraZen. His many decades of employment functioned as a training ground for identifying structural failures and engineering better alternatives. Warren's perspective is shaped by more than just data. He lives openly with schizoaffective disorder, a condition featuring symptoms of both schizophrenia and mood disorders. He refuses to hide his diagnosis behind corporate stigma, instead acting as an advocate for mental health awareness among business owners. This personal history of struggle fuels his empathy. When he saw families cut off from the world during the 2020 lockdown, he saw a systemic failure that his technical skills could solve. He launched the Million People Project after seeing IT engineers stop working just as the need for digital access became most acute. He built a 5-step pipeline. First, local businesses donate old technology. Second, military-grade data wipes ensure security. Third, hardware is repaired and refurbished. Fourth, machines are delivered free to vulnerable groups. Fifth, donors hear back about the human impact of their contribution. This engineered logistical pipeline converts corporate waste into social equity. Currently, mountains of usable hardware are being buried in landfills or left to rot in storage. It is a staggering waste of a resource that has become essential for survival. Warren operates on the driving belief that technology is a vital lifeline for every person in the modern world. This counter tracks his ultimate goal. He intends to lift exactly 1 million people out of digital poverty by the year 2033, the year he has chosen to retire. His mining roots, his mental health advocacy, and his engineering expertise all converge on this single mission. These are the tools he uses to disrupt a system that leaves too many people behind. Joining this rebellion starts with a simple change in perspective. By seeing old hardware as a future opportunity rather than trash, we can ensure the digital world is open to everyone.